Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and the pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world. The world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God abides forever. We as Christians are not just lovers, we're profligate lovers. We are called to love like nobody's business. We love because God is love. We love because God first loved us. We love the Lord our God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and we love our neighbor as ourselves. There are myriad commands to love one another. In fact, that's how the world knows that we're Christians, by our love and our love for one another. But not only our love for one another, we love our enemies. By love, we fulfill the law. The Apostle Paul says in Romans 13, 8-10, owe no one anything except to love each other. The one who loves another has fulfilled the law. For the commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, and any other commandment are summed up in this word: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Love does no wrong to a neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. And then there's the issue of the world. This seems to contradict our most beloved verse in the Bible, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, so that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. That's what can make this text of ours so confusing. In light of all of this, it comes as a shock to the system when we read the words, do not love. And yet, there they are. Do not love. Even when I just let that sit there, you don't like it. You're like, finish your sentence. No, I want you to hear those words. Do not love. It's a command, which means that if we violate it, that we're in sin. In other words, love can be sinful. Remember, I told you this is an important word for our day. Love can be sinful. We live in the midst of a culture that needs to hear that. It needs to hear that from us, because it's coming at us with this whole love is love mentality. And how can you be against love? Nobody can be against love. Certainly Christians can't be against love, because God is love and we are called to love. Therefore, how can you stand in the way of any two people who love one another? But our text today makes it very clear that there are instances when love can be sinful.